Welcome back to the channel, Primal Sutra, let's get it. Upward Spiral Gang. I'm Master Makara, Uncle Scripps, let's get it. Uncle Scripps, I said. That's funny. Uncle Makara, Dr. Scripps, let's get it. So today we're talking all about how to break out of the shackles of the mind, okay? The mind is almost like a golden prison, okay? It is going to keep you trapped. It is going to keep you humble. It is going to keep you small. It is going to keep you constricted. It is going to keep you limited in your capabilities. Now, flow state is the way out of this, okay? Flow state is the way out, guys. That's the key which unlocks the mental prison. That's the egolessness. That's the ego death that allows you to open the door. You've been keeping all of these thoughts and these emotions trapped deep within you. Okay, you haven't fully felt your emotions, so they've been repressed and stuck in your physical body. So what you need to do is get into a room, a physical space, somewhere where you can get by yourself, okay? Nobody there to distract you, nobody there to disturb you. You are there, that is your dojo, that is your Zen dojo. You have set that flow state dojo up for yourself, for your mysticism. You light candles and incense there. You do whatever you need to do. You roll around on the floor. I have a fucking MMA mat on the floor, bro. You get it? I can roll around, start yelling and screaming and yawning and clapping and laughing and burping and doing whatever I want, okay? My physical body knows the answer already. I don't need to overthink it. My mind and my body, my heart and my mind need to be working together, okay? They're not distant enemies, okay? They're not frenemies. They're good friends who know each other. There is a romance between them. There is a connectivity, okay? There is an interconnectedness between both of these paradigms. I'm not just up in the mind without connecting to my physical. It doesn't make sense. Your physical body is a metaphor for the mind. That's just the way it is. I have a strong body, therefore I have a strong mind. Now, what about the very highly intellectual people with a very weak body? Well, they haven't been working on their body. They're lopsided. They're very in their intellect, but they haven't been working on their physicality to connect them here to this physical world, right? They might be up in the metaphysical. They're trying to ground themselves through food, or they're trying to ground themselves through other means, through all these substances and different things, right? Rather than actually living and embracing the authenticity, the pureness, the depth that is already within you. You already know what to do, you just aren't doing it. That is the secret. You're using all this knowledge up in the mind without actually using the wisdom, the experiential learning where your body knows the answer and your body keeps the score and all this trauma and things like this, right? Your body's like the storage system for all of these different traumas that have been, latched onto. But again, had those traumas been fully processed and released, because once energy has been fully experienced, it transforms and vibrates. It either vibrates higher, it stays the same, or it gets lower. How are you choosing to set up your energetic and emotional framework? How are you getting from point A to point B? Okay? How are you allowing yourself to do this? Because it's an allowing. Okay, whatever we resist will persist, because actually whatever you're resisting, you're attracting at some level. Because if you're resisting it, you're also focusing on it. And as you're focusing on it, it becomes a part of your thought powers. Your mental powers are being always, scattered in a certain sense. But if you can put your mental focus on one thing, if you can recognize that this is what I'm really about, right? I'm able to find the overlaps in things. That makes you a flow state Jedi, flow state ninja. You can be able to overlap and integrate seemingly just random contradictory things, right? You think that these things don't make sense, but you find a link. You find some stream or way around where you can connect these two things thematically. That is the real thought power. Okay? That is the real thought power. So as you're able to tap into your own inner reservoir, your own inner sanctum, you are able to then control what is going on in the attic. Okay? So the body control leads to the mind control leads to the body control. Okay? You have a lot of mental knowledge. Now put it into changing the body's mechanics and getting it stronger now. Maybe you've already mastered the mind. You're a mastermind. Now take all that information and distill it down into a physical representation of your gift and your intellect. If your intellect is sharp, your body's got to be sharp, man. You get that? What good's a smart dude who looks like a twig? And what good's a big dude who's a dumbass? We gotta bridge these worlds together, guys. The physical and the spiritual. Matter and spirit must come together. This is what we are doing. We are divine. It is our birthright to be divine. We're here for a reason, for a particular purpose. And maybe you haven't discovered what that is, but stop trying to skip all the video game levels to get to the end of the video game. Oh, I need to fight the boss. I need to fight the boss. Why don't you go on level 4 and be very good at a level 4? You're still a white belt trying to think you're a black belt. Okay, in the spiritual world, I'm saying, okay? So start with the basic things, the little rituals where you can set up your own space, your own altar. You can start really creating your own world in that one space, in that one room. You can make it all about you. You can start to hypnotize yourself and brainwash yourself using the echo chamber of this room. You don't get that. You are using this room as a deprogramming center. Every time you step into the Zen dojo, you start getting epiphanies and ideas coming off the top of your dome. Every single moment that you start stepping into this energy. It's an energy that has, grit and passion attached to it. So what I want you to do is, lock the door, get into a Zen state, play one of your favorite songs, and set an intention. Set an intention beforehand. I want to release my guilt today, okay? I want to go back to that memory in 4th grade, and I want to deal with that. I don't want it to come back again. I want to really let my body fully express and let go of that, okay? Once that's been let go of, you might feel an either dip in your energy or a high in your energy, or it might stay the same. It doesn't matter. You need to integrate it according to how your body needs to integrate it. You are not the dictator of your body, okay? Your body is digesting food without your conscious decision. It's just doing it, right? It's just breathing without you trying to control it, right? So your body already has these autopilot mechanisms. It's already helping you. You got to tap into that invisible frequency, that rhythm, that pendulum swing that is trying to, take you back to. It's giving you all of these old memories all of a sudden. Maybe they're in your background because they're preventing your highest level of success for you, right? Your highest level of not only achievement and physical achievement, but bliss, right? Higher states of bliss. Because do you really want to stay in happiness? Because listen, if you experience happiness fully, you won't be happy anymore. You get it? It will change to something else. It'll be joy, or maybe it'll be bliss or higher states of bliss until it reaches nirvana. Okay? So start to understand that it is okay for me to feel this. It is okay for me to go through this and experience this. I won't push it aside. Your body has become like the shadow mechanism. Think about this, okay? Your body right now has become a manifestation of your shadows. And you need to auto-correct that by getting to your true core desires, your true needs, your true wants. Really lean into them. Stop being so scared, because fear is creating a lower vibration for you. Fear is creating a lower vibration for you. And lower vibrational energy, what does it do? It finds more lower vibrational energy. Okay, misery loves company, and we all know that. We don't want to stick to that. We don't want to go to that self-pity, victim-blaming paradigm. We want to start to rise up. We want to start to make decisions that start to shift our physical reality around, okay? This is what we do as manifestors, okay? I'm a manifesting generator in my gene keys. I know. I'm going to step up and change things. I'm going to move things with my energy. I'm going to make it so that I don't have to, get into this weird mental gymnastics with this thing. Right? I want this to be a mental ease, a mental smoothness. The opposite of mental illness or dis-ease is mental ease, if you think about it, okay? If you have a mental dis-ease, that means it's not easy for you. Your mind is creating more pathways and networks that are creating more clunkiness and stuckness, rather than what? Expansion, growth, freedom, love, encouragement. Okay? We want to get into a positive energy, man. We want to go in there light and effervescent and start feeling good wherever we go. And hey, maybe it might feel like we're forcing it if you are in a negative state. But guess what? You start embracing it as is. It's a new part of your personality. And guess what? As soon as you shift your state, you shift timelines. That's the way it goes down. If you start feeling different, you start behaving different, You start thinking different. You start feeling different. You start acting different. Okay, you've completely taken on a new cycle. But guess what? As you start that cycle, that old cycle will try to return. Your old habits, your old patterns will try to bring you back to that old reality. Okay? This is why you need resilience, mental toughness, grit, a sense of focus that is so uncompromising, right? Like some people might say, oh, you're so persistent in that. I don't know why you want to. I am persistent in that because that is my energy. I am a moving being. Everything is changes, the Buddha said, right? We can't fucking try to change everything at once. We can't try to impose change on what is the norm, right? Change is the norm. It is. Things are going to change, right? A relationship, it starts and then it transforms. It goes through transitional phases, right? And you have to adapt, man. That's what we're made for. We're human beings. We're here to adapt. Adapt or die. We already knew that shit. But that doesn't mean that we constantly have to be an effect to the world. We can also be the cause. So I realize, like, there are these other men that I see on the streets, maybe more alpha than me, maybe more gangster than me, or whatever. It is very rare here in India, but irregardless, you know what I mean? I see their energy. I see their whatever they're doing, and maybe they're dangerous, maybe they're, you know, doing shady shit, whatever they're doing, right? I don't care. I see the character. I see the avatar. I see the first initial impression of that person. I start going, wait, are they a savage shaman or are they not? Okay? So I have my own measuring equipment for me. I'm using that measuring equipment to look at other people, but I can't. You see, I can't because they're not. It's like comparing apples to lasagna. Okay? There's two different realms, two different dimensions. So as I look at that other being, I'm almost looking like from Mars at like a little cluster of stars down there. You know what I mean? It's like you have to completely be in your own aura, in your own auric field, and bring other people into it. You have that leadership frequency, even in your group of friends, bro. Even in your group of friends, you just show up and you're like, fuck yeah, let's do this shit. I'm the man. Let's fucking go. Stop being the bystander. Stop being the dude sitting on the sidelines waiting for shit to happen. Okay, I've been that guy and it fucking sucks. So start making things happen, bro. You have it within you to make this shit pop. You have it within you to make this shit pop, bro. Girl, you already know what you're capable of. Do you need Beyonce to, you know, validate you for being a good woman or whatever? Man, get out of there. Man, that's a mental prison. False idols. What a mental prison. You're pining over this one person for like 15 years, right? Oh, she checked my stories again. Stop living in this mental prison. Get yourself out of it. Start interacting with the physical, natural world. You are a fucking thunderbolt. You are a fucking tsunami. And you choose to stay like a little fucking acorn. One day I'm gonna grow once I plant myself into my shadow work. Start the shadow work from tomorrow. Say fuck it. Take a little job hiatus. Take mental health break. Okay? 1 week. Clean. I'm running every day. I'm doing yoga. I'm doing meditation. I'm stretching, right? I'm reading. I'm writing. I'm doing my coaching notes for my clients and my students. I'm fucking doing it, man. I'm making videos every single day. Like, this is what the energy is. It's that primal sutra, that primal, it's the Kamehameha energy, man. And it's slowly coming back and I feel it. That Scorpio season is within me. And you feel my Scorpio energy. My Scorpio brothers and sisters are listening to this like, damn, he's got on something, man. I'll have whatever he's having because he seems pumped today, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay? Let's fucking go today. Upward Spiral Gang. Join the Telegram group. We're about to win. Every single day we win, but we're about to win on a greater level. Keep watching. Let's get it.